because I do have a very important for the London consultation to sign on with the other 4 countries for the climate agenda of the kingdom at 10:30. But I really want to take the time to say thank you to the civil servants, because tomorrow's promised to no one. And though we have seen a postponement in the signing in of the new ministers, I will take this time to say thank you for your hard work, your dedication, your continuous shaping and sustaining of our government. Without you, nothing can be done. And because of this, I would like to wish each and every one of you continued strength, as you know that your efforts are truly appreciated by me, for sure. Thank you for your commitment and the Council of Ministers. Thank you for your commitment to serving our country and its people. As I reflect on these past 4 years as your Prime Minister, I am filled with profound gratitude. It has been an honor and a privilege to lead our nation, to work alongside dedicated colleagues like you, and to serve you, especially during the most difficult period St. Martin has ever had to face, and know where we're leaving it now. Your continuous support, your trust, and your dedication to our country has been a driving force behind all of our accomplishments. I am proud of the progress we've made together, and I'm confident that our nation will continue to thrive under new leadership. As I move forward, I will carry with me the lessons learned and the memories shared, as well as a deep sense of responsibility to our nation as I continue to serve. I will continue to advocate for the values that we hold dear and always be a staunch supporter of our country's pride and dignity. Thank you for your unwavering belief in our vision for a better tomorrow. It has been laid down in that national development vision, a shared vision by most parties on this island, so I have no doubt that it will be executed regardless to who leads this country, thanks to our very strong civil service. As we build Swaliga, I would like to address something that I'm noting in papers, the rhetoric about like we are causing this delay for some reason. There is something called continuity of government, and we cannot walk away and allow the service that has to be rendered to the people to not be done because it is not yet finalized with the new government. As we experience yet another delay in the finalization of the swearing in of the government, know that this has absolutely nothing to do with this outgoing government, and is solely dependent on the actions taken by the former tour and the choices that they make in terms of who they put forward as candidate ministers. We do have to uphold the integrity of the office, and we must ensure that the persons we swear in are of the highest level of integrity. So I trust and hope that in the near future that the seriousness and the responsibilities that come with being a minister are taken into consideration so that we can indeed swear in said government. I believe that transition has been long awaited. As mentioned, at 10:30, I will be joining the other 3 countries, the Netherlands, Aruba, and Curacao, to sit with the Minister for Climate and Energy and Policy of the Netherlands, Mr. Rob Jetten, to have the continued discussion and pertaining to climate with the other professionals who have diligently worked for some time. Our goal is to always advance and maintain the pathway for climate resilience and sustainability. A press statement will be issued after, and I thank also the State Secretary for her words of positive words uttered in her press statement in the manner in which she has worked with St. Martin over these last years. We have also experienced it as a good working relationship. Yes, we've had our ups and downs, but in all things collaborated in the best interest of St. Martin within this kingdom. And so I want to thank her for all of these opportunities, as well as ensuring that we can continue to have the type of stability we have had for the past 4 years. I also wish the incoming Dutch government much success in having their government sworn in.
coming from the Netherlands, they're coming from St. Martin, of course, they're coming from Curacao and Aruba. In the past, we've also had the immigration and from Bonaire as well. The large part of the participants are from the Department of Foreign Affairs in all three autonomous countries, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in The Hague, as well as justice departments and ministries in all four of the countries in the kingdom. And together we decide on the policies going forward about what we do with visas and immigration, expulsion, and admittance. Obviously very much justice-centered, but of course we make the decisions as Foreign Affairs based on the examples and the trends that the justice has seen, and we implement those as a policy for the whole kingdom.
And the question has come up as well, yeah, on our side with regards to the Haitian nationals, the ability to deport or not. Because obviously we have a situation where it's a security issue, it's a political issue, a security issue that's up for debate. But then given that what we know is happening, the issue of deportation, we don't as Martin offer asylum, as you know. So persons who actually are coming and saying that they have an issue, they want to leave Haiti, under what grounds do you say, okay, deportation is something that is no longer humanitarian given the situation, or can you, for example, still look at deportation?
Now, Dutch Caribbean Visa Conference 2024, we are participating here as Immigration and Border Protection Service, along with the Kingdom partners, Aruba, Curacao, and the Netherlands. We had the opportunity this morning to explain the trends not only for migration, but also for the organization. We've had great talks, great deliberation. I'm now looking forward to the harmonization talks that we're going to have this afternoon. I thank especially the organizers from St. Martin for organizing this conference and giving us this opportunity.
For all of life's twists, turns, and defining moments, RBC is a blend for all of you. SXM, your social and health insurance. SXM, your social and health insurances.
Are you SXV insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXV is cardless. Request your My SXV account today and enter the virtual office of SXV. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXV, yeah, your social and health insurances.
Dear guests, buyers, suppliers, vendors from Anguilla, Antigua, Austria, Brazil, the British Virgin Islands, Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, Curacao, Dominica, Germany, Mexico, Nicaragua, the Netherlands, Saba, St. Bart's, St. Eustatius, St. Martin and St. Martin, Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, and the United States of America. That is amazing. This is such a diverse attendance of SMART 2024. It is a true pleasure to have all of you on this very special evening. Today rings the 16th edition of the Saint Martin Saint Martin Annual Regional Trade Show, or as we know it, SMART, intended to highlight the fantastic tourism offer of the Northeastern Caribbean. For this edition, a bi-national committee has devised a more experimental and bigger setup than ever before for our appreciated guests. So you have a full journey ahead of you for the next 3 days. We have created a lively cocktail of tasting, business meetings, site visits, activities to have visitors grasp the essence why this island and its neighbors have so many recurring visitors. Besides great artists here tonight, SMART is made possible by many supporters contributing to this event. Key partners who have been working for 16 years. And this is something 16 years ago we started. And it started with the 2 tourist offices, St. Martin Tourist Bureau, the Office de Tourisme, the St. Martin Hospitality and Trade Association, and Club Tourism, which is the Hospitality and Trade Association of the French side. And for this year, I have to give a big hand to SHTA, who both sides of the island decided, let them organize it with the volunteers and the staff, and they did a great job. So please give them a hand. Please, an applause, because Whip and your team, wonderful.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I represent Aquamania Ventures, the largest water sport company on St. Martin, with trips all around the island, but also to Ceiba, St. Bart's, Anguilla. We have all the water fun for you. We're here at SMART. I'm super happy that it's back. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of visitors that are all excited about St. Martin as a destination, and we're obviously super proud representing it. What we're hoping to get out of it is a lot of contacts with travel agents, tour operators, to make sure that everybody visiting St. Martin has the absolute best experience.
We are representing the Bulchans group, myself Avinash, that's my colleague Pawan, and we are here to present our industry solutions to the business community. The reason for participating in this show is to come up with, to present our hospitality solutions that we have for the HoReCa industry. We're working with leading brands here, Samsung, LG, to provide hospitality solutions in audio, in video, other software solutions that are required, IT solutions that are required. I think traditionally Bulchans is not a lot of businesses are aware of the solutions that we're providing to the B2B community, and that's one of our reasons to participate in this event, to bring exposure to our solutions to the community, B2B community here, especially with special focus on hospitality. At the end of the day, what we expect from the trade show is for our solutions to be out there in the market, for the community, B2B community, to understand that we can provide them these solutions at a very competitive price, much better pricing and services here locally. They don't need to go out of St. Martin to look for these solutions. That's the whole intention.
Are you SXM insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXM is cardless. Request your My SXM account today and enter the virtual office of SXM. Go to szv.sx and sign up now.
Your social health insurances. For all of life's twists, turns, and defining moments, RBC is a blend for all of you.
It's time for a new brand that is as bold, vibrant, and colorful as the island of St. Martin, with colors drawn from our diversity, cultural heritage, and nature. Our breathtaking beaches, waters, and sun, the majestic brown pelican, our national symbol, the radiant yellow sage, our national flower, the historic border monument signifying the Dutch and French sides, our exciting cruise, yachting, and boating ports, renowned Maho Beach and St. Martin Airport, the hub to the Caribbean. All these parts come together to create the shape of the island of St. Martin. More than a logo. It's a new brand that engages, excites, and will inspire travelers to book. It's time to tell the St. Martin story, to reintroduce travelers to St. Martin, to honor our past, to embrace our present, and shape our future. Our culture and diversity, Dutch and French sides, unrivaled cuisine, twice the nightlife, entertainment, and shopping, cruises, boating, and yachting, twice the adventure, exploration, and relaxation, splendid and scenic accommodations, Pinel, Tentamar, and island hopping in the Caribbean. Whatever your taste, St. Martin has more. Experience twice the Caribbean. St. Martin.
I don't think Job want nothing with St. Joseph people. We have been patient. We don't have no more, but I know about them. I don't have no more patience left. So thank you all, and I hope you will look into the cab drivers and the roads.
That plea from St. Joseph resident Marilyn Cook summarizes the tone and essence of many of the evening's points. And while acknowledging their frustration, Prime Minister Mia Moore-Motley and MP Dale Marshall both urged residents to hold firm.
So I need you to understand that the failure to do all of these roads all at once is not out of contempt for you.
The point is that we are committed to doing what has to be done in St. Joseph, and we're doing it carefully and methodically, and all that we're asking is patience. And that's all. That is the beginning and end of it. But I am confident that in the way in which we've settled the water issues, built a new reservoir and so on, that we're going to get these things done. Vaughn's Road has taken long, but it is almost finished, and you can see the beautiful work there. Clifton Hill is in St. Thomas, not St. Joseph, but we've started that. And there are a number of other things that are in the pipeline.
Details relating to the technical matters of the road improvements were explained by George Holder of Design Collaborative.
We have to find ways and means of dealing with surface water in the clays that exist in the Scotland district. We also have a situation where previous designs of roads did not have to carry the loads that we have to carry these days, the size and weights of the vehicles. And in doing this, or in trying to solve these problems, we have to undertake detailed and soils investigations, technical investigations.
And he offered a tentative timeline for further improvements.
The roads will be completed in a specific time. There's a 3-year contract between Complan and the government of Barbados. And we anticipate and expect that the roads will be completed in that time. The specific roads in St. Joseph, which he mentioned, which are under design at the moment, we estimate that maybe in the 4th quarter of this year, and perhaps towards the end of the 3rd quarter of this year, we will be able to start 2 or 3 of those roads.
Another burning issue of the night related to transport. Chief Operations Officer Linda Holder explained what is being done to address the matter.
We are still having challenges with the Chalky Mount in particular. We have been seeing some increases in Sugar Hill. I know that you would prefer that they're all larger buses, but you should have seen that we've been putting in some large electric buses on the Sugar Hill route. It is not the best, we know this, but we are continuing to work on it. Our resources at this point in time does not allow us to give everyone an hourly service, but we are slowly working on improving that.
Officials are expected to visit more parishes in the coming months to hear firsthand from constituents on the matters affecting them. Rianne Phillips, CBC News.
Minister for National Security, Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, says government has repeatedly demonstrated interest in the welfare of the employees of the fire and ambulance services. The Honorable Minister says government ensured that outstanding acting appointments in vacant positions were filled.
I can recall that was an issue for the union, and I met with the union and the heads within the fire department. And when I got to understand the nature of the problem, we ensured that the officers were appointed.
Minister Blackmore says the Honorable Prime Minister and the government ought to be commended for the way in which the issue was handled. A number of officers within the fire department did not meet the prerequisites and therefore were not appointed.
Did not have enough subjects then to enter the public service. And they were there for a long period of time. Can you recall that, Mr. Later? Yes. I'm not hearing you. Okay, thank you very much, yeah. And then when I learned about it, I made a case and I went to the Prime Minister, because the officers had worked for about 6-7 years. Mr. Later was then the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Justice, National Security and Immigration at the time. And we made a case for them, and they were all appointed.
Those appointed also received retroactive pay for 1 year. Meanwhile, government has also given a commitment to construct a new fire station in Grand Bay.
Last week, we did a site visit, a walkthrough. That is under construction. And because the government has a holistic view of the development of the country, as we speak, over 100 houses have been built. So you're going to have emerging challenges insofar as emergency response is concerned, etc., etc. And that building upon completion, you're going to have 20 officers, including 6 to 8 ladies, will be created opportunities for employment also.
There will be changes in the operations of the new fire station in terms of modernizing how officers carry out their duties.
So instead of officers coming from the respective room to pass through steps, they shall be able, based on the design that we have done, consistent with contemporary times, to just slide, it's not so, Mr. Little, to just slide from the rooms straight into the truck and to move out and to respond to whatever emergency